Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we are going to be going through this little brush set right here. And I actually got this for Christmas. This is the Morphe x Jaclyn Hill 8 custom eye brushes and the little silver bag. So my sister had got me this for Christmas because it was part of my makeup wish list video. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. A lot of those items are old now, but that's okay. Go check it out. So I actually have been saving these brushes for this moment to use them for the first time on camera. So I wanted to get my first impressions. What did I think? So this is not a review, it's definitely first impressions. So I know these brushes are old. James Charles has his own brush bundle, but I believe you could still find these like inside Morphe stores, and this is like the more affordable if you wanted to just test them out, see how they are, which is what I wanted. I really need more variety in eye brushes. So this is going to be a good set to play with and to see. I do have the brush set that Laura Lee came out with Morphe. It was like her favorites brush set. Like she didn't come out with a new brush or anything. But these are supposedly like newer brushes. Like she designed these or whatever. Let's go through these and see what I think. Are these user-friendly, beginner-friendly? Are they easy to understand? We're going to figure it all out. So yeah, let's dive into it and let's go. So let's talk about the packaging. So first of all, you just slide this right off, and this packaging in particular, on the back of it, it actually goes through and explains like what each brush does. So I'm going to be following this like to the T. So exactly what it says on here, that's what I'm going to use it for, and that's kind of how I'm going to base my opinion. And this is the case that it comes with. It's a really shimmery silver like case. It looks like a pencil case. So the packaging already gets a win for me. But let's dive into what's in this, which are these 8 brushes. For someone that owns some Morphe eye brushes, let me just tell you, these feel better. It's a good variety. She included like a good variety. Even though it's only 8 brushes, I feel like we should be able to accomplish anything with these. So now let's jump into actually putting these to use and to the test. Let's get started. So for our eye makeup look today, just to keep in theme, you know, we're going to be taking our OG Jaclyn Hill X Morphe palette. So we're going to take the giant colorful one here. Not sure what we're going to do with the look exactly, but this is the palette we're going to use. So I don't know who we is. I already went ahead and did my brows off camera, as you can tell, because I'm looking crazy right now. I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow, and I set them with the Wet n Wild Mega Clear Brow Gel. So I'm going to prime my eyelids and zoom you guys in so we can get started. Now officially get started. To prime my eyelids today, I'm going to take the Makeup Revolution Concealer. I always use this to prime. We're gonna focus on the one eye for now, and then I'll probably end up doing this eye off camera. So you can obviously use whatever brush for whatever you want, but I'm gonna just stick with using the Jaclyn Hill ones for what they say they're for. So I'm gonna take this, my own brush, and carve out my brow, and I'm gonna take this other kabuki brush and kind of finish blending it out. So I'm gonna speed you guys through this. So the first brush I'm going to start with is the JH30 Beast Mode Blender Brush. This is massive, and we're going to use this to blend out our lightest transition shade just because this brush is so big. We're going to start off with this color right here. I did not set my primer. The color's pretty diffused for how I want it to look. It's the perfect size for my eyelid shape and how much space I have between my lid and my brow. I really like this brush. So the next blender brush we have is the JH32. This is a transition blender brush and it's a lot more like tapered. So we are going to take this color right here and put that into our crease. So for the transition blender brush, I think it added the color like precisely where I wanted it, but at the same time the bristles, because it is tapered, the bristles on the end are still diffusing the color. So I really like this, especially if I want to be able to do more gradient kind of looks. The next brush we're gonna go into is the JH33 brush. This is the universal blender brush. It's a lot skinnier, but it still has some fluffiness to it. We're going to take this brown shade right here, place that in the crease too. So I think I'm gonna go for more of a cut crease kind of look. So we're gonna go back in with the first two brushes and the two colors we used and kind of add them back into our eye look. And back in with that brown. Alright, this is looking sort of crazy, but that's pretty cool. I've never done a look like this on my channel where it's gonna be like the full-on cut crease like that, but this brush is really nice. It reminds me of another Morphe brush that I have, so that's kind of weird. Next, for this look, we are going to use the JH40, which is the precise blender brush. As you can tell, it's a lot smaller and it's super pointy. And we are going to use the we are going to take this like darker brown and put that as small into the crease as possible, just to add a little bit more depth to it. We're gonna go back in with the JH32 with no additional product and just kind of blend that out. We are halfway through the brush set. We've gone through all 4 different blenders: the beast mode, the transitional, the precise, and the universal. I do very much like all 4 of them. I feel like these 2 natural hair brushes, I do have something similar to both of these, but I have nothing like these 2. So, but do I like them all? Yes, I like them all. So these 4 brushes that we have left to use, none of them are for me to really put, I mean this one, this is the JH41. It is the all over lid brush, but I'm going to use this for a shadow. So I'm going to go ahead and speed through me making an attempt to cut my crease because I've never done this. I think I've done this once before and it was a fail, so let's see. So that was a fail. I went too high in the middle. So I'm gonna have to kind of add that color back somehow. So let's try to add that. It's gonna look so crazy. So this look is getting crazier and crazier, so let's just push through right now. So I'm gonna take the JH41, the all over lid brush, and we are gonna go into this shade right here. So this is the color we got going on. So I think this color, maybe I didn't use this brush the right way, but this brush definitely picked up a lot of color, and this color itself is like very, very pretty. But let's move on because I'm getting really discouraged right now. This looks so bad. So now we're going to add some shimmer. We're going to add this shimmer on our lid with just our finger. Okay, we're kind of getting somewhere, right? I'm gonna go in with the I'm gonna go in with the JH42. This is very tiny. It's supposedly a brow bone highlight. So to highlight my brow bone, I'm gonna go in with this shade here. I'm gonna take the brush dry and just... We are going to do our eyeliner. We are going to do our second eye. We are going to do our base, and we will be right back. And it's already transferring. Oh my god. Okay, let's just let's just keep going. I'll be back. So we're still very zoomed in, but both eyes are done. Eyeliner is on. They look a hot mess, but base is done. And I was so focused on everything else, I completely forgot that I was even filming this video. So let's finish up. We only have 2 brushes left. Don't look too closely because they're very, very hot mess. So this is the JH43. It is the eyeliner smudge brush, but I'm going to use it for like lower lash line tight shadow. I'm going to take this brown color and smudge it very closely to my lash line. Okay, you can see a difference. I'm gonna take my own brush. It's just a BH Cosmetics brush, and I'm gonna blend it out with another color. So lower lash line is done. The last brush we're gonna go into is the JH39 inner corner. It is the inner corner highlight brush. I'm gonna just take some of the highlight I have on my cheeks right now, which is the Wet n Wild Crown of My Canopy, and I'm gonna just take a little bit of that. Place it in my inner corner. I'd probably use it as more of a pencil brush, but well, that was all of the brushes. Let's zoom out and give my final thoughts. So our full face is done. We added like a few minor details, like I added obviously a mascara. I added black eyeliner in my waterline, a nude lipstick. This is the Too Faced Melted Matte in Cool Girl. Really like this. So yeah, so this was the look. It looks so crazy. It's a mess and it looks nothing like probably what it should. So this was all really just for fun, and it was just something to really challenge myself to use every single brush. It's kind of hard to use every single brush on just a plain like simple eye. So I figured I would try to challenge myself, see if I could do it, and really try to use all the brushes to something like what they can, to their full potential, I should say. And this was just something like completely out of the norm for me, so I'm really happy that I decided to do it. I don't think it's the most flattering for my eyes. So let's talk about final thoughts on this collection. If out of all of these 8 brushes I had to choose one that stood out to me the most, it was the Beast Mode blending brush. It is the JH30. I don't have anything this crazy fluffy, but the shape of it, I have nothing like this in my collection, and I feel like it can be a huge brush in everyday or very intense look like today. So I feel like this is very unique. I did like all the other brushes, but my least favorite brush has to be the JH42, the one that's for brow bone highlight. I did use it for that, but this one I could completely go without. The shape really doesn't help me with anything else, so I feel like I'm very limited with this. And all the other brushes I very much liked. They're all very, you know, useful in any type of look that I would want to do. I can see myself wanting to reach for a lot of these on a day-to-day basis. I'm not sure how much this brush set actually cost because I got it for Christmas. This was my first time playing with this ever. Yeah, all in all, hopefully the price isn't anything too crazy, or I don't even know if they still sell this. I know earlier in the video I said they probably do in stores, but in reality I'm not sure. I did no research before this video. So obviously my recommendation would be that it is very user friendly, it is very beginner friendly. I think anybody could pick up this brush set and do something crazy or something simple, and you can at least try. It does not have to come out perfect. I recommend getting this if it's in your price range and if you can, and if you want like a solid eye only brush set. This one's really great and I loved it. I have like wild hairs that are bothering me. Well, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed watching me suffer through trying to do this look. I hope it wasn't too cringy and I hope you weren't like, ugh. Yeah, I hope you guys have a great day wherever you are, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and leave a thumbs up if you at least enjoyed my effort, because come on, this was pretty difficult for me. I wanted to cry halfway through. I'm just kidding, but it was pretty difficult, so leave a thumbs up for me for trying, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!